What is up, Beagles? My name is Glitchmaster. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Right now, I want to take a look at 5 Halo 5 blunders that 343 absolutely needs to avoid for Halo 6 and, quite frankly, all future Halo titles. Now, 343 announced for Halo 6 that there will indeed be more refined of a focus on the Master Chief story, as well as the triumphant return of split screen. So 2 of the really big blunders that occurred with Halo 5 were indeed taken care of right there, so they're not going to be listed here. But there still were a few more to take a look into, and just pray to the holy rings themselves that these just won't happen again. Number 1, a lack of content at launch. If you were just starting to play Halo 5 right now, I guarantee you would probably think this was a complete game. Well, this is exactly, right now, how the game should have been launched upon its grand release on October 27th, 2015. Before these free content updates that 343 were gracious enough to give us loyal fans, you know, the stuff that should have been in from the frickin' beginning, well, we had a barren wasteland of a broken game. No Forge, missing game types and game modes, no customs browser, even more broken theater mode, and a very uncharacteristic and not so user-friendly user interface that really only got fixed somewhat. With the longer than usual development cycle for Halo 6, we can only really hope that, well, we get some of the features to play around with upon launch. You know, like the older Halo games were able to ship with. Everything. Number 2, Spartan Abilities. Like I've said in the past, it was just the main gimmick for Halo 5, and it should stay that way. Though, I have talked about this issue before, link in the description and the end card of this video. Hey, no limits to shameless self-promotion. At least my promotion isn't misleading. Hi there again, Halo 5. Number 3, the Req System. Before we saw snarky videos discounting fan opinions, these were a pretty interesting concept on paper. With enough effort put into truly refining and balancing out the system, honestly, this aspect of Halo 5 could be something truly awesome if it was set to return. However, within the realm of Halo 5, its struggles included being a jumbled mess, possessing too many weapon variants, having cosmetics that lost their identity with too many options, meager customization, and variants that are almost identical to one another or are completely asinine in appearance. Not to mention this system that was built upon randomness. Armor is given through luck instead of earned through achievements or dedication to the game. All I'm saying is that this and this were all players needed to show that they were skilled veterans who knew how to kill anyone that stood in their way in these games. Now, it's just, hey, looky what I found. But hey, these Reqs are unintrusive, right? Number 4, the campaign. The misleading advertising too. Now, before I get too negative, I did have some fun moments playing Halo 5's campaign, and I didn't 100% hate it like a lot of other people did. I mean, come on, secret weapons hidden around the campaign was a great idea. Though that is detracted by a lack of true story direction, crappy writing, a convoluted mess of characters, linearity, the criminal misuse of Lasky, the criminal demise of a major antagonist in Joel Mdama, and homework. Well, those really drag down the game for me, and don't even get me started in the quote-unquote variety of bosses. You know, like we had with the Warden Eternal, the Warden Eternal, the Warden Eternal, the Warden's Eternal, and did I mention the Warden Eternal? Well, they were just some of the reasons that the campaign really suffered. Also, don't forget about the Warden Eternal. At least they announced that there would be more of a focus on the Master Chief in Halo 6, because having only 3 freaking levels, that is just completely unacceptable.
I am a monument to all your sins.
Number 5, multiplayer faults. Here's the thing, the game was openly promoted as being one of those esports, super sweaty, ultra mega competitive arena shooter titles. Whew. However, that seems to transcend the basis of ranked matches and organized events that has plagued Warzone, social, and even customs. I'm not at all saying don't play to win, because the lame excuse, "I'm not even trying," well, that just doesn't make any sense. But when the players are equipped with extra lethality like Spartan Charge and Ground Pound, and then they're thrown into an environment that was built into emphasizing this competitive arena that just so happens to be full of toxic community members, well, it just loses the identity of being a fun game where you can sit down, pick up your controller, and either have a good time in social and customs, or get somewhat of a challenge in ranked. The first 3 Halo games did it best as they were built upon the basis of being that fun military shooter that everyone could have fun with, and if you wanted to be a competitive player, then hey, go right ahead and do so. It wasn't because the map design and promotion emphasized that competitive environment, but the precedence within the multiplayer was that all playstyles could work, be it fun and casual or be it that competitive ranked style. It allowed for seamless casual and competitive play for whatever and whenever the user wanted. For Halo 5 though, that's completely backwards. Sorry if you don't play competitively because you're just a noob who doesn't deserve to play Halo, #casual suck. And then they added in the Achilles Armor. Here, the benefit was that we finally had an armor set that we had to work towards earning instead of just trying to rely on randomness. However, this opened the floodgates for the worst kinds of Halo players next to the toxic and overly competitive kind, the farmers. These farmers would prolong a game with no mercy rule by trapping lesser skilled and lesser equipped and lesser teamed players within an arena to which they had no escape and no real ability to fight back. It became very unfair and helped show just how toxic the community became for this stupid set of armor. There's no challenge or skill in doing this type of farming. Just like in trying to make every single game so overly competitive, and don't just say, "Get good, kid," because I will make you play a never-ending Halo 3 Cortana on Legendary all skulls on with non-stop Halo 1 Rocket Flood and Halo 2 Jackal Snipers and Halo 4 Promethean Knights with the Warden Eternal. And hold on, calm, bring it in, Glitchmaster, bring it in. No. I don't mean to be this old era elitist, but back in my day, Halo was a game series that was built upon having fun, and the multiplayer was a symbol of that spirit of fun. Look, again, I'm not trying to sit here and say that Halo 5 sucks. To me, it was a good video game, but it might not have been the best Halo game. Some of these problems were indeed addressed within the past few years, and I just want to actually say thank you 343 for addressing these concerns. However, you have quite a few blunders that still need to be addressed in the future. Regardless, these were just 5 of the blunders that 343 should be avoiding in the future for Halo 6, and honestly for all future Halo titles following. In the comments section right now, please let me know if you think these blunders will indeed be addressed and avoided, and just what other issues 343 should tackle for Halo 6 that I did not already mention. Also, while you're at it, please leave a like, share, and subscribe because I make more awesome content just like this. My name is Glitchmaster, and I just want to say thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Peace!